Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about everybody wanting to be an Afro-Latina child. I want to talk about what being an Afro-Latina is. I want to talk about Evelyn Lozada, whatever her name is, Miss Colorist, Basketball Wives people. I want to talk about all of these people who try to use us Afro-Latinas and who don't even understand what it means. Let's talk about it, y'all. I am tired of it. I just wanted to have a conversation. Let's talk about Fat Joe. Let's talk about Evelyn. Let's just talk about it because somebody have to say it. And as a proud Brooklyn-born Afro-Latina, I got some things to say and I hope y'all are ready to listen. So before we get in on the go in, because you know I'm about to get in, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, like it later, just like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, JoviBeauty. Follow me on my other YouTube channel. It's JoviB Lifestyles. It's my vlog channel. I'm still working on it, you know, but follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm JoviBeauty on all platforms. Now, let's just get on with this video and the shade I'm about to throw. So this whole Evelyn situation from Basketball Wives is a whole topic within its own, with her being a colorist, you know. And let me just say, black women can be colorists, period. Black people can be colorists, okay? When white people do it, it's called racism, okay? When black people do it, it's called colorism. So when people try to say, oh, well, I'm black, so I can't be a colorist, that means to me that they don't understand what colorism is. But needless to say, Evelyn Lozada is not Afro-Latino, okay? She is not Afro-Latina. She may have some black blood in her to the equivalent of I may have, like, I took my DNA too. I have 7% Irish in me. Does that mean that I can claim white? Does that mean that I could walk around and say that I'm Irish? No. I'm tired of these people with mediocre percentage of African blood in them trying to claim our culture. You're not. You can jump in and out of black culture however you feel like it. Evelyn right now has already said, she's already said previously, if you pulled up her tweets, because Twitter is dragging her to the pits of hell from which she came, and she belonged to be dragged there, okay? She belonged there, okay? She got in it with OG. Now don't get me wrong, OG can be a little extra sometimes. OG ain't the best dresser. Y'all know I'm just gonna keep it a buck. But she was out here calling OG ugly. She was out here trying to run up on CC. Look, y'all, I don't even fuck with CC. I don't fuck with CC. But what's right is right, is wrong. Evelyn thinks she tough. Evelyn been throwing bottles at people, okay? She hurled wine bottles, liquor bottles at people. She done threw champagne bottles in people's faces, okay? And glasses in people's faces. They done hopped over tables and attack holes. Malaysia family jumped Jackie not even 2 months ago on the show. But for some reason, OG is aggressive and scary. Why? You wanna know why? Because she looked like me and she got some bass in her voice. So, but Evelyn out here hurling over tables, running up on CC, who I don't even fuck with, okay? Why I gotta defend CC? But see what the colorist made me do? The colorist made me defend CC. Running up on CC, and OG stepped in, which in my opinion, I don't think she should have stepped in, but she wanted to defend her friend. I don't think we should have to defend people, let them defend themselves, but nonetheless, she wanted to defend her friend, so okay. She basically swerved Evelyn around. She ain't knock her, she ain't rock her, she ain't nothing. Evelyn had thrown bottles in bitches' faces, okay? Bottles, okay? Evelyn fell into the bushes, and then, you know, now all of a sudden OG is so aggressive, OG is so this. Malaysia jumped Jackie and her whole Compton family. These women have thrown chairs and tables, but OG is the aggressive one. So nonetheless, Evelyn was on there on the IG trying to be a colorist, throwing up monkey pictures and all of that. We know what all of this means. She in the video on there acting like a freaking ape, talking about your man will want all of this, and all of this, but you calling her ugly. You calling her OG, the black woman, a gorilla because she has African features, okay? We're not talking about how she dressed. You didn't say you dress trash. You know what I'm saying? You didn't say you calling her ugly. You trying to make jokes about monkeys. You took it there. So because you took it there, we gotta finish it. Because if she would have just said, girl, you got bad taste in clothes, bitch, where's the lie? Ain't no lie. Girl, you need to get your wigs together. Where is the lie? Ain't no lie in that. But to call that girl ugly and to try to attack her based off of your racist, colorist ways is a no-go. Evelyn is from New York City, the Bronx. I've already told y'all, a lot of these Hispanics in New York, okay? A lot of them black feel like they black or in the black culture because we go to the same schools, we live in the same neighborhoods, but that don't always mean nothing, okay? Because they'll still let you know that they ain't black. I know a lot of people who are Dominican, who are Puerto Rican, who have obvious black features but don't claim it. Evelyn has not claimed Afro-Latina until currently. Okay, Afro-Latina means you have a majority of black. Let me tell you something. Latina is not in reference to your race. Okay, Evelyn would be considered. Okay, if we're gonna use a United States as a reference. Okay, because I can't stand when these people do this. She would be Native American. She is Native. She is Indian. She is Indian. We're probably like 10% black in her, the same amount of black as I probably have Irish in me, but I'm not out here on St. Patrick's Day claiming that I'm Irish, okay? Because I'm obviously black. Majority of my DNA is black. I'm not out here attacking black women and only using my black to suit me, okay? Some of these women out here, let me tell y'all, when Amara La Negra came out, remember when Amara came out, black like me, bruh? Half the time, people don't even want to acknowledge that we exist. Okay? They want to question our Latina, right? That's what makes us Afro, because regardless of whatever, we still black. Just like in the United, we're black. We just happen to be born in Spanish-speaking countries, or our parents just happen to have been born in Spanish-speaking countries. That does not negate our race, okay? Just like in America, you can be white and Latina, can be black and Latina, okay? You can be Indian. They have Asians down there, okay? The Asians the Asians are not Chinese. They know Asians been living in Latin American countries for centuries. They're not Chinese. They're just Chinese Latinos because they live in Latin countries. Like, I don't understand what's so hard about this. Evelyn wants to claim Latina because all of the backlash and all of the colorist bullshit that she has been doing has caught up with her. So now she want to claim Latina, and basically, and you know it's ignorant, because now she's not, I'm black, I can't be a colorist. Only a colorist would say that. That's like a white dude saying, I can't be racist. I can't be racist because I have black friends. Where that dude, how that happen? He can't be racist. He F black women. Slave masters was effing black women for a long time. That's why so much people have mixy DNA. Don't come for me. That's the reality of what it is. My 7% Irish came from the plantation. Okay? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What? Let's get to Fat Joe now. I like Fat Joe. Fat Joe is from the hood. I understand. Fat Joe is from the hood. I just don't like when Fat Joe... And as a Hispanic person, I kind of comprehend what he was trying to say. He was attempting to say, but it didn't go well. That he felt like a lot of Spanish people take on the black culture as in religious wise, all that, all those things that we do, the African history and spirituality that is hidden in Catholicism. They take on those aspects, but a lot of those same Hispanics would spit on you if you was on fire. A lot of those same Hispanics that come from our neighborhoods, okay, that we went to school with would spit on you if you was on fire. A lot of those same Hispanics, like Sin Santana, okay, will tell you how black men don't like you. They like her because she's more Hispanic looking. I don't get why everyone thinks, and honestly, I get why Remy responded the way she responded. Remy Ma responded the way she responded because she knows Fat Joe personally. They grew up together. Plus, she's a black woman from the Bronx. And I think a lot of black people from the Bronx is full of a lot of black Americans. I'm from Brooklyn. There's a lot of black Americans here, but there's a lot more Caribbeans and whatever. But in my opinion, the first black person to ever tell me I was pretty for a black girl was from the Bronx. Like, I think the way the Bronx is set up, even with Afro-Latinas, they have an issue because there's so many Hispanics there. It's so much bad imagery of black people from there that they just go along with this foolishness sometimes. He made a statement about Cuba. Fat Joe. He made a statement about how Cubans came up here. But if you know anything about history and the real history and the real colorism history of why the things in Cuba went down the way it went down, is because Castro wanted to make it fairer for people who look like me. I'm not Cuban. I have cousins who are Cuban. I'm Panamanian. But he wanted to make it fairer for the Afro-Latinas because they were still struggling, still in the lower parts of society, couldn't get certain jobs, couldn't climb up the ladder just like in the United States, couldn't climb up the ladder if you paid them. They just couldn't do it. And Castro tried to make it fair. And because he tried to make it fair, like white people in the United States, the Cubans said, F that, rebelled, and ran to Miami. Let's call a spade a spade. That's why when y'all was talking about, not Zuckerberg, because he's Zimmer, that killed, allegedly, but we know, that little boy Trayvon Martin, that y'all was talking about, but he's Cuban. What the hell does that mean? Most Cubans are racist as shit. Most Hispanic people, trust the Afro-Latina, are racist as shit. I told y'all before about a situation I had when I was like 10. Because before then, all I had was Hispanic friends. Because I was young and I didn't understand. And then one of my friends' cousins came from the DR and he politely told my black ass that I was not one of them. And they all stood there and was okay with it. Okay? And we all grew up in the hood in Flatbush. This is when I used to live in East Flatbush. We all grew up in the hood off Caton Avenue, where it's black, where it's real black. And these Dominicans and Puerto Ricans let me know that I was not one, even though me and my parents at the time spoke more Spanish than them and more culture and was involved in more culture than them. A lot of Hispanics that are so-called Hispanic, that look Hispanic, don't even speak Spanish. But nobody questions who they are. Let an Amara La Negra always have to speak Spanish. Always. That's why I refuse and I reject all things trying to make me prove who I am. Amara La Negra always got to speak Spanish. You ever notice that we always got to prove who we are 24/7 because somebody going to try to doubt us like they mother, they grandmother didn't look like us. Because that's just a culture. That's just a culture. Everybody want to be black when it suits them. Everybody want to ride black. When you get called a colorist, then you want to pull up your African ancestry, your little 10% ancestry. Everybody want to be from the hood and in black culture when it suits them. When it suits them. But when things go down and my black ass or people like Amara La Negra, you know, can't. Like she had an interview a little while ago where the guy told her, just say you're Latina. Because putting that afro makes you look bad. Like, F you. Looking like me and saying that I'm Afro-Latina makes me look bad. But looking like Evelyn Lozada and saying that she's Afro-Latina is a good look? No. And I'm done. And as always, y'all, I hope y'all live your life like it's golden. I hope I said everything I was thinking of saying. Did I? I think so. I want to know what y'all think down below because... Anyway, hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it.